Okay, today we're going to talk about one of the biggest issues in the country right now, the fact that there is a high rate of unemployment. And I have to say that it's not because of Barack Obama. It's the internet. Because since the internet has become so widely used and such a necessity in today's society, it's contributed to a very high rate of unemployment. And let's talk about why that is. One thing that the internet has done is it has almost eliminated the need for brick and mortar stores. As they said in the Social Network, the movie, nobody wants to buy a Tower Records anymore. And the reason for that is that it was killed by Napster and YouTube. So the artists don't sell records. But that's not the cause for crisis. What has happened is that many stores that used to be selling CDs and DVDs can no longer sell those. So there eliminates a need for the brick and mortar stores that sold that stuff, and that eliminates jobs and contributes to the unemployment. Then you have Borders, the bookstore, that was killed by Amazon, and also we have e-reader devices and apps that make it unnecessary to buy a physical book. Because now you just go to your little e-reader and download the book, so you're not going to shop at Borders anymore. And just about anything else you might want is available online. You just point, click, buy. I needed a wallet. I went to a wallet site. I needed some jeans. I went to a jeans denim site. Point, click, buy. Simple as that. So the real estate is not needed for the commercial stores. All you need is a server rack, and so you put your little server in a cage in a rack, and that's the store now. So it takes up a lot less space than your Best Buy, or your Blockbuster, or your Borders. So that eliminates real estate. And I forgot to mention Blockbusters was killed by Netflix. So that's another store that got killed. And so now you have all this unused real estate, and it all turns to condos. So that's what happened there. And then, of course, because you don't have all this real estate and all these stores, that eliminates jobs. So that's the problem there. And then, of course, there's the post office that probably employs a lot less people than it used to, because no one writes letters anymore. It's much simpler to send an email or a text message, or make a long-distance call, because with voice over IP, long distance is practically free. So you have another economy, the phone companies being taken over by the internet. So again, fewer employees, high unemployment rate. And then the other crisis that we have is the online classifieds. Because when you go to Craigslist or Backpage or any other online classified site looking for work, you're not going to know what you're really applying to, because there's just so many fake job ads. Even back in the 90s, when I started my career as a computer programmer, I had to deal with recruiters. But in this day and age, the recruiter thing is even more rampant because of the idea of a free classified ad. So you have these people who don't really offer a job. They just say they know a company that's looking for such and such a person, and they collect your resume, and you don't really know if they're really holding a job for someone, or if they're just collecting resumes for whatever weird purpose they might have. There's no way to know because you can't see the job. But it's just more prevalent now because of the free online classifieds. And because the classifieds are so easy to post, since they're free, you have spammers who will get your information and then start sending you email and making telemarketing calls once they get your email address and phone number. And then you also have, since it's so easy to post an online job ad, you have feelers. A person who doesn't really plan on hiring someone, all they plan on doing is seeing if they get any resumes in response to a fictitious job post, because they just want to feel the market for whatever reason. So they'll just post an ad pretending to offer a job when they're really not. Then they see what they get. And then you have, because of the internet, there's illegitimate job applicants. Again, you have spammers who will reply to every job ad just to collect information from the employer or whoever's posting the ad. And of course, because the application process is much simpler than it used to be, it's easier to want to send out a fake resume where you lie, or you totally make up a resume just to stir up some action. And then, of course, because there's an overrun of applicants, the legitimate resumes get lost in the shuffle, and nobody gets hired. So that's really the reason for this high rate of unemployment. It's not Obama. It's not the economic situation. It's the internet. Talk to you later.